You must have misunderstood him.
Oh, I don't think so. You know Ridge uses simple words, things like "you're fired." Not much room for misinterpretation. Not even supposed to be in the building. Actually, I'm kind of surprised he didn't tell you. Well, then again, maybe he doesn't want to make waves. I don't know.
He certainly is making them now. What reason could he have to fire you?
Oh, he thinks I'm dangerous. Especially after he found out that Ashley and I had lunch together. Yeah, he's warned me that I'm never to see her again. Oh, and the kicker is, he doesn't want me anywhere near my niece and nephew. Until further notice, I am to stay away from Hope and RJ.
What? No, that's not right. You know what? I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to make sure that I straighten everything out.
Well, thanks. You don't have to do that, but I do appreciate your help.
Well, I need your help, too. It's about Jack.
Yeah, I got your message. You sure you want to do this?
He is my son. I need to do everything that I can to protect him from Taylor. I'm frightened for my baby son. He really shouldn't be alone with Taylor. Can you help me?
Yeah. Brooke, I'll help you in any way I can, of course.
Thank you.
But I am warning you. You did sign away your parental rights, so it might be a pretty big obstacle.
There's got to be a way around that. Things are so different now.
Yeah, well, obviously Taylor isn't turning out to be capable of raising Jack. Not something you could have imagined when you signed those papers. And Taylor's behavior of late has been extremely erratic. I mean, she's already lost temporary custody of Jack to Nick. I don't know, maybe you do have some legs to stand on.
God, why? Why did I send those stupid papers?
Hey. Sis, look at me. Look at me. You know what? Jack will always be a part of you, and no piece of paper can change that.
I need you to make this happen. I really need to play a role in my son's life. So what's the first step? How do we proceed?
Well, for starters, I think you need to leave me out of it.
I thought you just said you were going to help me.
I will, and I am, but I meant as your lawyer. And of course, if it comes to that, I'll represent you, even if we have to go all the way to the Supreme Court. But I think your first step is much simpler than that. So before we start talking about going to court, I think there's somebody you need to talk to first. Hey, you've got my fax number, right? Great. Yeah, thanks. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. So you really don't think I should go to court about this?
No judges, no lawyers.
Well, how do I remain in Jack's life? How do I make sure that he's safe?
Well, honestly, I think there's only one person that you need to convince of your importance to Jack. You need to talk to Nick.
We've already discussed it. He agrees with my involvement.
No, that's good. I mean, that's a start, but I have a feeling he's caught in the middle. He's probably looking at this like this is a Taylor versus Brooke situation, and that's just not the case here.
Well, it sort of is.
Brooke, Brooke, this can't be about your history with Taylor. This can only be about Jack and the love that you have for him.
The love that the three of us have for him.
Exactly. You, Nick, and Taylor are all his parents. And yes, you did sign away your parental rights, and truthfully, on a legal level, I'm not sure that you ever had any rights. But on a human level, nothing could ever take that away from you. So you go to Nick, you make him understand how in your heart, you know how much all three of you love Jack, and that you want to find a calm, peaceful way to resolve this whole situation.
And then?
And then you figure out a plan where all three of you play important roles in his upbringing. Look, all three of you as parents, it's time that you just work together to find a solution to all this.
I just never thought that this would happen. I always thought that Nick and Taylor would raise Jack together.
I know, and it's unfortunate, but there's plenty of examples out there of parents who raise their kids in a loving environment, even though they're divorced.
But my God, Storm, Taylor's been so irrational for the last few months. I mean, I can't imagine my son being raised in that kind of madness. I just won't allow it.
Well, Nick's going to be concerned about Taylor and her feelings and all this.
I know. We've all been concerned about Taylor's feelings for months. But what about my feelings? I am just really concerned about Jack. I don't want to think of him living over there at Taylor's and that suddenly she just decides she wants to have a drink and get drunk and then becomes delusional again? I mean, it's just really frightening, Storm.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, everything's gonna be fine. You'll talk to Nick and you work it out. You'll find a way. I know. I'm sorry.
Nick?
It's like you have radar or something.
Hi. Wasn't expecting to find you here.
I wasn't expecting you to drop by.
Why are you here, Brooke?
I came to see Bridget.
Bridget's not here.
She isn't?
No.
I just assumed that...
Never assume.
Oh, I guess not. Right.
What did you want to talk to her about?
Well, I was wondering how things were going with her. With you.
Oh, that's my cue. I'm gonna go get that because I'm the babysitter. It's what I do. Here I go.
She's the babysitter? Is that why she's here?
Not really.
Well, she just said that...
I know. I heard what she said. I know.
Oh, well, then why
I don't know. If you want to know something, ask her. You want a pistachio?
No. Pistachios in the morning, that's really gross.
Okay. Suit yourself.
So, well, where is Bridget? Did she go to the hospital?
Oh, I really can't tell you.
Isn't she staying here?
Brooke, we are dating. There's no commitments. And no, Bridget is not technically living here, so we are going to take it slowly, like we said.
Oh. Well, I just know how much my daughter really loves you.
Here he is, the man of the hour.
Can I hold him?
Sure.
Hi. Oh, here you are. You did just wake up, didn't you?
He's so peaceful when he's sleeping.
Yes, he is.
So, Brooke, Bridget's not here. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Actually, I need to talk to Nick about Taylor. Taylor wants me to believe that she is stable. And I just can't believe that, especially now that she's involved with my son. I think she's doing that on purpose, to get back at me. Because she thinks that I took Jack away from her. So it's revenge. It's an eye for an eye. Katie, I don't think you'd be rolling your eyeballs if you understood the extent of the problems that we have here. I really think that you'd be backing me up. But you know, we can't let Taylor take Jack. She's just not stable enough to care for him, Nick. Even the judge agreed.
The judge ruled that Taylor was in a state of distress, not that she was an unfit mother.
I just really need to spend more time with our son.
Excuse my French, but, what about the meathead?
I've been talking to him about it, and he kind of understands my relationship with Jack.
He understands. You don't think he'd have a problem with you wanting to be a bigger part in my son's life?
You haven't quite worked that out yet, have you, Brooke?
Well, it's not like I'm hiding it.
This is just gonna go on a long list of disappointments by the dressmaker.
You'll never think he can change.
Brooke, I don't care. As far as Taylor's role in Jack's life, that is between her and me. You signed away your parental rights a long time ago. End of story.
Nick, you don't understand. I need to be a part of Jack's life. I am his mother. And I think about him every single day. I miss him every single day. I just want the time to have with him and be able to spend with him as a mother. Nick, I know I promised that I would stay out of Jack's life when you and Taylor were together, but now it's different. And I need him in my life. Can't you understand that?
Why are you coming to me with this now?
Because you have sole custody.
Yeah, so?
So? You're the one who gets to determine who Jack spends time with. You get to determine who is going to influence his life, who he's going to grow up to love, who he's going to call mom. And we need to protect him from an unstable mother. I mean, you know how much I love that little boy. Don't you think I'm going to be a good influence in his life?
That's not the point here.
Nick, he needs his mother. Now, if you care about me at all, you would at least give me the chance to try to be a mother to Jack.
I can't believe Brooke would do that. I can't believe she would just show up and announce that she wants to be an important part of Jack's life. I mean, did she actually use the phrase, his mother?
She did.
Yeah, Ridge would split a gut. You know, if she had come to you a couple of months ago and suggested that she'd want to be a part of Jack's life, it would have made you the happiest man alive. How do you feel about that now? Saved by the bell.
Nick, I'm glad you're here. Something's happened. I've got to talk to you about it.
Do come in.
We need your help. My mother wants custody of Jack, and we need you to stop her before it gets out of hand.
Tell me what happened now.
My mother was over at Taylor's yesterday, kicking and screaming that Jack needs to be protected, so I thought it wise to take a meeting with the Forrester attorneys late last night.
Why would you meet with attorneys?
Because I'm supporting Taylor. Can't you see that she's put her life back together again?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, well, she has. The point is, you know my mother. When she has her mind set on something, she stops at nothing until she gets that. And right now, she has her mind set on getting custody of Jack. You're the only person who can protect Taylor's rights to this child. You have total control over this child. If you haven't heard from my mom yet, I guarantee you will.
This document, you're calling this a personal statement from me, right?
Yes.
And this is me asking the judge to reinstate your half of joint custody with Jack, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's a problem here. I had nothing to do with this document. I don't even know what this is, and you put it in my face and you want me to sign it? I don't think so.
Nick, it doesn't say anything that isn't true. You know I've been working on getting better. You know that. I need you to sign that so that I won't lose the baby to Brooke. Okay, listen. Your concern for me and my stability was absolutely warranted. I know that. And then over and over, time and time again, you stood by me only to have me end the marriage. And I know there's all this talk about everybody being in shock about how close I've gotten with Rick. But the fact is, he's been my only friend. He's been the only one who's been helping me. Because of him and his encouragement, I've been getting back to being the woman that you fell in love with. And for the record, this sordid, perverted label that's on our relationship is not true. We haven't had any kind of physical contact.
How is that relevant?
Because your sister always drags it to that level. She wants to try to make it out that I'm unstable because I have some sick relationship with Rick. Nick, you told me that I should never forget that we are the parents of that baby. We should be the ones raising him. You told me to never forget that. Please, I just want you to sign this so it'll ensure that I'll be the one raising him with you.
You know that I don't want to keep you away from this boy. You know that.
We know you wouldn't do that. That's not in question. But my mom would. That's why this is so urgent.
Brooke and Ridge are great parents.
But for Ridge to be a parent to Nick's child?
Come on, you know how Ridge feels about you.
No, I really don't think he would be able to love that child like he should. For Brooke to bring your son into their home? Do you really think that would be a stable environment with all the resentment that Ridge has for you?
Taylor's right, Nick. That whole idea is just insane.
And then for Brooke to be claiming like there's some magical connection, like she has some kind of innate maternal bond. I mean, in reality, the egg that Brooke gave to the hospital, she had no intention of ever being an egg donor. We're the ones that made the plans. I'm the one that carried the baby. I'm the one that gave birth to the baby. I am the baby's mother. Please, I need you to help me defend my place as my son's mother.
Nick, I know that you can see that Taylor has really put her life back together again. She's stable. If this statement comes from you, it's going to carry a lot of weight with the judge. I'm imploring you, on Taylor's behalf, do the best thing, do the right thing for your son. Just sign this document. You could see how much Taylor has been suffering. Just give her son back. Nick, please. Do the right thing. Just sign it. Tell the court that you believe Taylor and her son should be together.
I'm gonna need some time.
To do what, Nick?
I need some time to think.
Nick, why are you hesitating? Please, just help me understand.
Look, if you ask me,
We didn't ask you.
I think it's smart that Nick doesn't let you steamroll over him. There's a lot to consider here.
Like what? Your sister's vendetta against me?
Or the fact that you were drinking again.
No, that's not true. I have not been drinking, not for weeks.
Taylor, you know that I think you're a capable parent when you have it together.
I do.
I wish I could believe that.
You can believe her, Nick. Look at her. Just listen to the words coming out of her mouth. Is she asking for anything unreasonable? She's just a mother who wants to be with her child.
Or perhaps this is a preemptive strike to cut Brooke out of Jack's life without considering the impact on Jack. That's who this really has to be about.
I hope you've been listening because that is who we've been talking about. We've been talking about Jack. Nick, we came to you because you know the truth. You know in your heart who the baby should be with. And you can convince the judge of that he should be raised by the two of us, you and I, as his parents.
Yeah, it's hard enough growing up with one mother in this world, let alone two.
And then, what about when there's step-parents involved? And the million other things that will happen as he grows up. He needs to understand exactly where he fits in the world.
I would agree with everything that you're saying. However, I don't
You know
think
what? I don't know why you keep talking. You don't have any say in this.
Because she's obviously biased to her sister.
I'm biased toward that baby up there. If you hadn't had a complete meltdown, which you did, I would say, Nick, go ahead, sign those papers. But I think in this case, if we're not completely sure that you can share custody, I think he has a lot to consider.
Who are you to judge me?
Yeah, I'd really like to know that.
Would anybody mind if I speak? Let's make sure we're clear on one thing. I'm Jack's father. I have sole custody. Therefore, Brooke's involvement, or your involvement in his life, will be completely up to me.
Then do it, Nick. Just make your decision and make sure it's the right one.
Nick, you know in your heart what that is.
Wait here. You want me to sign this paper? You want me to say it's something that I wrote and I believe it?
Are you saying you don't?
I think I'm saying for someone who spent their life analyzing people's feelings, you seem to be skipping someone's.
Are you talking about Brooke?
No, I'm talking about me, my feelings.
How? How have I not acknowledged your feelings?
Taylor, I was committed to you. I wanted to have a life with you and me and Jack. That was the plan. And then a few things happened and it all started to fall apart.
Like what things exactly are you referring to? Like when you let Brooke spend time with the baby when I was out of town after you knew how I felt about that?
I did what I was advised to do to save this marriage, Taylor. I told the truth. Quite frankly, you fell apart. You walked out on me and my son, and that is where my feelings were and are involved. And it would be irresponsible of me if I said that I knew you had a grip and you were capable of helping raise this boy. No, I don't mean to be cruel. And I hate keeping you away from him. But it is what the court has decided what's best for now.
Just say it. Just say you're not signing it. Just tell me you don't want to give me a place in my son's life. over here praying that you would do the right thing. Once again, I'm at Brooke's mercy. Once again, you're not protecting me.
Taylor, did you not listen to a word I said?
No, this is killing me. This is my whole life is going to be on trial. How embarrassing.
I don't want to hurt you.
Then don't, Nick. Do the right thing, man. Come on, Taylor has suffered and endured so much in her lifetime. But she doesn't have to go through it alone anymore because now I'm here for her. I love this woman. She is going to get her son back. And nothing is going to stand in our way.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. You want a war over this child? You got one. And it's a war that we're gonna win.
Thank God. Responsible, mature, daily corrective choices made under extreme emotional difficulty. She got a thumbs up from the court-appointed shrink. The hearing continues tomorrow.
Well, then I guess things could change.
Keeping her away from her son's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Let's just hope that she's capable of dealing with this and getting her personal life together again.
I don't think Brooke is gonna like this.
All Brooke wants is what's best for Jack.
Are you sure about that? Hello?
Oh. I've been waiting and waiting for you to call.
Call about what?
Wasn't Taylor's psychiatric assessment supposed to be filed today?
Just arrived.
What does it say? That's it?
It answers the question that was asked.
Oh, doesn't it seem a little superficial? Taylor hasn't even accepted the fact that I'm Jack's biological mother.
Well, obviously, the court-appointed shrink discussed it with her.
And what about Rick? It doesn't even mention that relationship in there either.
This is a professional opinion. It's not an expose.
Of one psychiatrist by another. Don't you think that Taylor knows the buzzwords and what subjects to avoid?
Well, whose opinion should we be going by here, Brooke? Yours?
I'm just saying it's a complicated situation. With a complicated history, I don't see how a 1 or 2 hour conversation is going to help anything.
That's what the experts are for.
She is carrying on with my son. Does that strike either one of you as a sane thing to do? I mean, other people may notice the age difference, but we all know that that's the least bizarre thing about this. Taylor's only doing it because of her anger for me. And all it's gonna do is hurt little Jack.
She would never do anything to deliberately hurt that boy.
Would she do anything deliberately? First she falls in love with you, and then she takes up with my son. She can't connect with her little baby, and then she can't live without him. Look, Nick, I know that you care about her, but it's time that you see that maybe Taylor's done all that she can do for Jack. It's time to let go. You should keep sole custody.
That was an emergency measure.
Well, all that proves is that Taylor can feed herself and dress herself and fool other psychiatrists.
Brooke, it wouldn't be healthy for me to raise this boy alone.
You won't be alone. You know that.
Maybe I won't.
Look, I have feelings for Jack. Feelings that any mother would have for him. And I'm not going to deny that anymore. And if Taylor could prove to be the same person from week to week, then maybe I would consider keeping my distance, but she can't.
What are you suggesting exactly? That I share custody with you?
Well, no official rules have to be made right now, but I mean, would that be so crazy?
And the next sound you hear would be the door slamming right behind Forrester on his way out.
No, Rich has already made concessions.
Oh, has he? Are one of those concessions you raising Jack with me?
Look, this isn't even about Ridge and me. This is about saving and protecting our child. And Taylor isn't a good person for him. Come on, you know what he needs? He needs to be in a dependable home with people who love him and want to protect him. Gonna be there, they're gonna be patient, consistent. And he has that. right here in this very room. What if Taylor has Rick move in with her? You know, I wouldn't put it past her.
Brooke, who Taylor is or isn't sleeping with really isn't the issue here. I know you're not happy that she's with your grown son, and I'm not crazy about it either, but that's not a psychiatric symptom. Now, you've made your point. Let's just let this rest for tonight.
No, we can't. That would be too late. Tomorrow is the hearing. Nick, you think I'm doing this to be selfish, but I'm not. You need to keep custody of Jack, and only you.
How do I justify that, Brooke? I know you want what's best for the baby, but do you really think cutting his mother out of his life is what's best?
I think the problem here is that you've stopped thinking of Taylor as Jack's mother, and she is.
God, why are you ganging up on me?
Why are you making this all about yourself?
Look, Jack needs to be in a stable home, in a good environment, and you can give that to him, Nick. As long as Taylor is with my son, they are never going to provide a stable environment, ever. Oh my God, if that were to happen, that would be my worst nightmare.
Katie. Hi. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Well, it's a big day. I thought I'd lend some moral support.
Yes, it is a big day. It's a very important day for Jack, for his future.
I didn't want Nick to be alone.
He's not going to be alone. I'm here.
Right, so you can tell him what's best for his son.
Nick knows what's best for his son. Don't you, Nick?
Judge should be out any minute.
When the judge starts questioning you, just tell him the truth. That you don't think Taylor's ready to be a responsible parent. So you want to keep the status quo. Full custody of Jack.
And just cut Taylor out of the boy's life completely.
Well, for now, she has terrible judgment. One look at her new boyfriend should tell you that.
No. No, Mom, you should not be here.
Honey, I need to protect both my sons. You are the one who has no business being here.
I'm here supporting Taylor. Who are you supporting?
Herself.
I just want to make sure that baby isn't put in harm's way.
Oh, oh my God.
Come on. I don't want to hear this in the courtroom today.
Look, don't even think about injecting yourself into this hearing, okay? Nick and Taylor are the child's parents. This doesn't involve you.
The hell it doesn't!
You are not keeping me from my son any longer.
Please be seated. Hi. As I understand it, both parties have elected to be here without counsel. I'll take that as a positive sign that you're communicating well with each other. We're here to review the custodial agreement for young Jack Hamilton Maroney and to determine if said agreement between both parents should be modified. I've studied the psychiatric evaluation for Dr. Maroney, and it seems clear to me what this court needs to do. What would you say your son is doing since you've been awarded sole custody?
He's thriving. He gets a lot of attention. A lot of people love him.
And how frequent are Dr. Maroney's visits?
Taylor sees him all the time.
How's that go?
Fine.
You would characterize these visits as...
Very positive. I see Jack. He lights up. He loves when he sees his mom.
These visits supervised?
They're usually at my house. There's always someone there if I can't be there in case Taylor needs something. Actually, last week she asked to have him overnight, and I agreed.
You allowed your son to be in the complete care and control of his mother.
That's right. Your Honor, actually, the visit was extended to the afternoon, and I was fine with that.
I see.
Also, I'd just like to add, it was never my intention to keep Taylor from our son. I was just concerned about her emotional state.
Were concerned. Past tense. I mean, you're not concerned any longer?
Well, as far as I can see, she seems to have her act together. I see no signs that she's drinking anymore.
How does she seem to you to be handling that?
I can't say I find any negative issues at all.
Then, according to what you've told the court, it doesn't sound as if you'd be opposed to joint custodial rights being restored.
No, Your Honor, I'm not opposed. I think it's important that the boy has his mother in his life, and I know it's just as important for her to have him in her life.
Thank you. I think I have everything I need in order to make it.
Your Honor, I am Jack's biological mother. I need to be heard. Judge, please. Before you decide anything, you need to hear me.
Your Honor, Brooke signed papers abandoning any claims of being Jack's mother of her own free will.
I am his biological mother. He's half mine.
You have no claim to him. None.
Dr. Maroney, I'm well aware of what rights Miss Logan has or doesn't have. Thank you.
I meant no disrespect, Your Honor.
I'll hear your statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. I love that child very much. And when I'm with him, when I'm holding him, I feel that connection, that motherly bond. And I had that with all my children. I never wanted it to be this way, but this is the way it is, and we have to accept it. But Taylor's having a hard time doing that. She can't accept it because of her hatred towards me. And her hatred is so intense that she's done this very strange thing as a way of lashing out at me. And I think the court should be aware of it. It really proves that she's become mentally unhinged.
Miss Logan, we have a court-appointed professional's evaluation here, and it clearly states
No,
that...
I know. Forgive me, sir. I'm sorry, but if he knew about this, he may see things a little differently.
Knew about what?
Taylor is seeing my son romantically. And she's doing that out of revenge because she feels that I'm responsible for her losing custody of Jack. So an eye for an eye, a son for a son.
That is not true.
Yes, it is true. You are using Rick and you know it. What they are doing, Your Honor, what she is doing with my son is grossly inappropriate. And that is putting it nicely. It is wrong and it is sick, and I'm sure that you would agree with that. Now, she may have fooled one of the psychiatrists, but she hasn't fooled me because she is a sick, sick woman. She's not well, and I am begging the courts to please do not put that precious little baby in that woman's care.
Miss Logan, if you forgive me for saying...
Your Honor, I'm sorry. If I may, I've been sitting here quietly listening to all of this, listening to my mother vilify Taylor. And my relationship to Taylor, it is not what my mother is making it out to be. It is not sick or sordid or inappropriate. It is most certainly not about revenge. It started out as Taylor just needing my support. And then it grew into a very close friendship. And now, presently, Taylor and I are engaged to be married.
You and Taylor? Engaged? Rick, no.
Mom, I thought you would be for this. That you would be supporting this. It's marriage. It's stability. I'm gonna be there helping Taylor and Jack day and night, supporting them.
Are you sleeping with her? Oh my God. Don't you see how wrong this is? Nick, say something. Tell me you don't accept this, that you need your child safe at your home.
Your Honor, may I please speak?
By all means.
There's really only one reason that I'm being attacked here today for my involvement with Rick, and it's because he's her son. And maybe partially because of the age difference, but Your Honor, I have been working very hard. I've been doing everything you asked me to. I'm much more stable. I'm getting my life back on track. My psychiatric evaluation would support that. I'm just asking you to please remember that this baby needs to be home with his mother, and I am his mother.
Thank you.
And thank you all for your heartfelt remarks. Take a brief recess. I'll be back with my ruling.
Hey, Logan.
Hi. Thanks for putting the kids to bed.
They wanted me to call you so they could say goodnight. I figured your cell phone was probably off in the courtroom. That's where you were, right? Taylor's hearing? How'd it go?
Taylor regained custody. She's over at Nick's right now, picking up Jack.
Have you thought about the visitation schedule?
Storm's gonna draw up some papers, and we can work on the details later. Don't have to worry about it tonight.
Don't have to worry about it. That's all I've been doing for the last few months since he was born. I don't know what it'll be like to not worry about anything. That'll be strange.
You know I never meant to keep you from Jack.
No, I know you were just looking out for him.
I'll always do that. So I have a question, if I may. What are your intentions with Rick?
I don't know. All I do know is that whatever I'm doing with my life, it will never be detrimental to Jack. Raising that little boy and taking care of him is the most important thing to me. That's all that matters. I messed up, Nick. Our marriage.
Taylor, don't.
No, I did. I don't want you to remember anything but just bad memories. I want you to remember the good part. If I had just been able to get past Brooke and her role in this whole thing. But I want to promise you that I'm not going to let anything interfere with me being a mother ever again. I just need to know that you believe that. I'm so sorry it ended like this.
Well, we are where we are. You know, we have a job now. And that's to be the best parents we can be to Jack, and the rest will just take care of itself.
Yeah. We'll raise them together, but in separate homes.
Look who woke up.
Hey.
Oh, my baby. There's your mommy.
My beautiful, beautiful baby boy. I missed you so much.
Well, I'm glad Taylor got her son back. I know that's not what you want to hear. But if the courts see her fit enough to get custody, there's not a lot we can argue with.
I want to see him, Ridge. I don't want it to disappear from Jack's life.
Logan, you won't.
I asked Taylor to consider it.
I'll talk to her too if you think it'll help.
Would you?
Yeah, with Steffi and Phoebe not living at home anymore, it's not a lot of occasion for me to go over there. With Taylor living alone with Jack, maybe she'd appreciate the company now and then.
Unfortunately, I don't think that Taylor's going to be living alone in that house with Jack, and I don't think she's as fit as the courts think she is.
She's not drinking anymore. She's getting her life together, focusing on her son.
Taylor and Rick are engaged.
What?
Rick asked Taylor to marry him.
This can't be true.
It is. Rick proposed.
When?
I don't know.
And you just found this out?
He stood up in court and announced it to everybody.
Logan, this has got to be some kind of ploy for the sake of the court. There's no way Taylor would have accepted. She can't. She won't say yes.
I practically begged her not to. But the way things look, that probably wasn't the most effective approach.
She wouldn't marry him just to spite you. What am I saying? She's not going to marry him at all. This is absurd. He's our daughter's ex-boyfriend. If Phoebe found out that Taylor and Rick were involved, it would destroy her relationship with Taylor, and she's not going to risk that.
I hope you're right. For everybody involved, including Jack. If Taylor's going to be a mother to Jack that she needs to be, then she's going to have to make healthy decisions and wise choices. And nobody knows that better than I do.
Jack's going to be okay. So will Rick.
Rick's just always wanted to protect the women in his life. He's been like that ever since he was a little boy.
Logan, this is not your fault. Rick came to Taylor in a very emotional time in her life, but she's got her son back now. Hopefully this isn't going any further.
Are you sure it was her? Okay. Thank you for calling.
What's going on?
That was the hospital. The ambulance just radioed in, and they're taking Katie to the emergency room.
What happened?
I don't know. My friend in admitting just said there's been a really bad trauma.
Let's go.
Fight, damn it. You hear me, Katie? You fight. You are not leaving me. You are not leaving me.
Katie was shot.
The ambulance is taking her to the hospital. The police asked me to stay here. They're on their way over.
How bad is she?
It's bad.
How did this happen? Who did this to her?
Her brother.
You're gonna be fine, Katie. Please. You have to help her. She's my sister. Please.
Sir, we'll do everything we can.
Let go, please. Move aside.
Look, where are you taking her? I want to go with you.
No, you aren't. Wait here. The surgeon will be out as soon as we know anything.
Storm, where's Katie? Where did they take her?
Surgery.
Why?
It was just an accident. It was just.
Well, what happened, Storm?
The gun went off, and
What?
I shot Katie. I shot my baby sister.
Well, I think Storm and Ashley would be hot together. It's just what he needs. And Ashley would be one lucky lady. So you know how Storm is when he falls in love. There's nothing he wouldn't do. Hello?
Mom, I'm at the hospital. They just brought Katie into the ER.
Katie? What happened?
It's not looking good, Mom. You need to get here as soon as you can.
Okay, Donna's here with me, and we'll be right there.
Okay. Mom and Donna are on their way.
Did you tell them what happened?
Tell them why Katie's here? No, Storm. I was gonna get some answers from you first. I'm gonna go check on Kate.
I want to know how this happened.
I went to Ashley's to talk to her. I just wanted to make her understand something.
And you end up shooting your sister.
It was an accident.
Just like it was an accident that you shot Stephanie and pinned it on your old man.
How'd you know that?
Doesn't really matter, does it? What I want to know is how a conversation with Ashley ends up with you shooting your sister.
It was an accident. I never meant to hurt anybody.
Stormy,
Brooke, Donna, thank God.
what happened? Bridget sounded so serious on the
Where's
phone.
Katie? What's wrong with her?
Katie's in surgery. Bridget's in there with her. We're just waiting to find
What, was
out.
she in an accident or?
Yeah. She was in an accident.
Tell him, Storm. Tell your sisters what happened to Katie.
She was shot.
Shot? God, where? How?
I was at Ashley's and...
You were there when it happened?
Yes.
He was more than just there. Go on.
I was with Ashley and I had a gun with me.
Gun? Why would you have a gun?
Because ever since I saw Ridge and Ashley talking at the restaurant, Ashley acts like she can't get rid of me fast enough.
So you brought a gun, a loaded firearm to her place where her little girl lives? This was all your fault.
Is that what you're telling
We were
us?
talking, Brooke. We were just talking. I showed her the gun because I wanted to help her understand what happened between Stephanie and I. Everything was going fine, and then Katie burst through the door. She must have misunderstood because she started panicking, and we started fighting for the gun.
So you and Katie are struggling over the gun.
Yes, it was an accident. I swear. I had no idea the gun was loaded. We were arguing. She started struggling with me for the gun, and then bam! I mean, the next thing I know, she's on the floor. There's blood everywhere. There's blood on my hands. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I just feel terrible. Oh, God.
The surgeon wants to talk to the family. Follow me. Everyone, this is Dr. Brower. She did Katie's surgery.
How is Katie?
How did the surgery go?
The bullet penetrated the pericardium, which is the fibrous sac surrounding the heart, and it nicked the heart muscle, causing severe damage. There are bone fragments which can't be removed from the tissue.
The damage is very severe. It can't be repaired. The heart pump is what's keeping her alive, Mom. There's nothing more that can be done medically at this point.
I am so sorry. We did our best to save Katie, but the injury to the organ was just too extreme.
I thought you said she was still alive.
She is, for right now.
Bridget can answer your questions, and my deepest sympathies to you all.
So this is it. She's being kept alive by these machines.
She can stay on this pump for a few more hours, but it's not meant to keep working indefinitely. It's not life support. That's not its purpose. It's more of a surgical aid. Mom, do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that she can be kept on this pump long enough for us to say our goodbyes. But I don't believe that. As long as there's time, there's hope. And this is an amazing hospital, Bridget. Miracles have happened here. And you're going to tell the doctors, honey, that today Katie is going to have a miracle. I don't care what it takes. Surgery, whatever. But Katie is not going to die.
I don't think I should tell you this, but there is one thing we could do. It's just not very probable statistically.
I don't care about the statistics.
Transplant. If we could find a heart, we could do a transplant.
Yes, go. Go, Dr. Brower. Go make this happen. Katie, darling. We're here. It's your two favorite sisters. We wouldn't be anywhere else, sweetheart. If you can hear us, you've got to be strong. Good, Brooke. Donna, please. Don't lose faith. Katie needs us now. But you heard Bridget. She won't survive once these pumps are turned off. It'll take a miracle. There will be a miracle. Bridget and Dr. Brower are going to find a donor. Bridget's going to find you a donor. They're going to get you a new heart. This hospital does wonders. They're going to come through for us. And all you need to do is fight. You need to hang in there. Because nobody's as stubborn as you. Isn't that right, Katie? If you feel like you're drifting, don't go there. Because we need you. Stay here with us. You are such an amazing little sister. And I've been so lucky to have you in my life. I love you. I love you so much.
She knows. She knows. Is there a donor? Did you find someone?
Please. Please tell us there's hope.
I've called every organ and tissue bank within a 3-hour radius, and there are no hearts available.
So that's it? There's no more hope? Bridget, you need to keep trying.
Mom, listen, this is killing me too, but we have got to be realistic here. There isn't going to be a transplant, okay? The surgery was over 3 hours ago. And the pump that Katie's on is not meant to keep patients alive indefinitely. We're gonna have to turn it off. And when we turn it off,
That's it? That's the end?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Storm, please don't.
Katie needs more time. She's gonna have more time. You're not turning off that machine, you understand me? Katie's gonna live.
So who had the gun first?
Well, Storm, Logan had the gun first, but then Katie ran in.
Logan, I'm on my way over. How's Katie?
Not good. The doctors say that there's nothing else that they can do for her.
Oh, Brooke. I'm so sorry.
Don is here and Storm too.
Don't let him leave.
Why?
I'm at Ashley's. Lieutenant Baker is here. I'm gonna tell him the truth, Logan. I'm gonna tell him that Storm is the one responsible for this.
I understand.
I'm afraid your brother's going away for a very long time. Probably the rest of his life.
Dr. Brower?
If you'd like to have a little time with Katie before we remove her from the equipment.
Don't you dare. You do not have my permission.
There is not a device in this hospital or any other that can keep her alive. Katie's heart is far too damaged.
And find her one. Find her a new heart. I don't care what you have to do, just do it. But you are not taking her off that pump. Do you hear me? Please, please, doctor. You have to do something. I'm so sorry.
well, I'm not just gonna give up.
We've already called all the organ banks,
So
Doctor.
call them again. I don't care what you have to do, just go and do it. Wake people up if you have to. Find the administrators. This is my aunt we're talking about.
We're not gonna be able to find a heart in time to help Katie, are we?
I don't know, Storm, but I'm not gonna give up.
Ashamed? You should be. We all went to bat for you. We kept you out of jail. Katie pleaded to Stephanie on your behalf. And this is how you repay her? What kind of a fool takes a loaded gun to a home where a woman and a child live? What were you thinking? I don't care if it was an accident. How could you do this to our baby sister? Our baby sister. Baby sister. Baby sister. Baby sister. Baby sister. The police are coming here, and they know that you shot Stephanie. And now Katie. And they're gonna take you to jail, Storm. Are you even listening to me?
Excuse me, nurse. LAPD, we're looking for Storm Logan.
His sister was admitted earlier. Gunshot wound.
We need to speak to him.
I haven't seen him in a while, detectives. I'm not sure where he is right now.
What? What is it?
Bridget was just here. There isn't gonna be a heart for Katie. Not in time to save her, Brooke.
My sweet sisters. So beautiful.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful.
There's Stormy. Hi, Stormy. Come on, kid. You want to show him again?
Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything that I could need.
Hi, Stormy.
You are so beautiful to me.
I'm so sorry, Aunt Katie. I have looked everywhere. I've looked everywhere. I just can't find you.